Hey everyone, Nikki here, Smurfy161. I'm going to have a play decorating this pocket because my year 2017 March's prompt is to use trash, so like your junk mail, bits left over from stuff, and make it pretty. So I've got this pocket here that I want to decorate, so I can put like a journaling card in here and have it as my main page for March. It's a pocket, crumbs, my brain has gone, that you have, I don't know if they do this sort of thing in vets like abroad or whatever, but in the vet that I go to, when I get Lexi's tablets, they put it in this pocket, and I thought, well, rather than throw it away, why not do something nice with it? And I thought I would share that on video. Just realised, as I'm going to be having paints and stuff, I'm just going to put my, my art shirt on, because I don't want to get my better clothes grubby. So excuse me, I should have done that before I started, but I didn't think about it. So, as unfortunately I had another few hours in A&E on Monday. Today's Thursday the 9th of March. Yeah, so Monday I had a few hours in A&E because my blood didn't go very well again, and yeah, so I had to spend some time in there and things because I really wasn't very well at all. I'm not going to dwell on that. So back to this. Yes, I'm going to decorate this. I've got a rough idea of what I want to do. I've got some bits of yarn left over from like me sewing in ends, so I thought I'd use them. I've also got some packaging off a yarn ball. These cogs, hopefully you're seeing okay. These cogs I cut out from one of these polystyrene plates that I put paint on, so I used my Tim Holtz die, cog die to do that, and somehow they're going to go on there. But first of all, I'm going to paint this with gesso. Just, I could sand it, but I'd rather paint it with some gesso. So I'll just put some of that into the plate and put that there. I've got things nearby, so hopefully I won't be stretching too much, but yet again I have forgotten something else. So I'm just going to get my drop sheet. Sorry, I wasn't very well organised here at all, was I? I thought I was really well planned, getting everything out, and guess not. So I've got that. So I'm just going to cover this with gesso. I will like pause some bits because I'm sure you don't want to see the whole process of me adding paints and stuff. So I'm just going to add that down. I'm going to get the heat gun, dry that layer. And then add another layer, so I think I need two. So I really want to, somewhere, my list of things I need to do, I'd like to get a heat gun which is, you know, the two settings out. And I don't know why this has gone pink. Oh, I know why, because I probably didn't wash my brush very well from last time. Naughty me, never mind. It's going to get covered up, so I'm not going to worry too much. At least it hasn't like contaminated the main. Contaminated sounded awful, but it hasn't gone into like the actual tub of paint, so I'm not going to worry too much. So that can go there. I'm awful with my brushes. I don't really look after them too well. Right, so that's given that a little coating, and now I'm going to add, let me just move this bag out the way, because I don't think I'm going to be needing it. I might want scissors though. I'm not going to use all of this, I just want to use some of it to give some texture. So I want to add texture. I've got like a rough idea for what I want to do, and add these cogs on it and stuff. Don't want to go totally grungy. I have got some black paint, so I think I'm just going to use the bits that have got just the grey. I know they're going to get covered up, but I don't want to use too much paper on this, but I do want to use a little bit. The other stuff I'll use for something else later. So I'm just going to add these on here somehow. Let's move that. I'm going to use texture paste, so I want that. I don't see where my baby works. But I was hoping to go to my craft club on Monday, but I felt so ill after being in A&E that I went back to Mum and Dad's for a little bit and had a rest there. So I've got some baby wipes out. That's going to go there now. So I'm going to use my super thick Slap It On to put this stuff on, if I can get in the tub. Because obviously I'm going to be using different stuff. And I'm still trying to learn, you know, what works for what sort of thing and stuff, and what doesn't go together. So yeah, it's quite a good learning curve. So I'm just going to stick on there. Like I said, I don't want to go totally mad. Oh crumbs, to Slap It On, I forget how much it smells, but never mind. I'm going to probably put that there. Might use a little bit there. Not going to use that bit. Like I said, I had a rough idea, but it was only a rough idea of how I wanted it, so it would probably change completely to how I thought I was going to set it up. Because I had a play with this last night, deciding where things would roughly go. And knowing me, it would totally change because something won't work. So let's put. And I'm not very, I have to admit, I'm not very patient waiting for things to dry. So I will use my heat gun on some of this. Yeah, never been good waiting for stuff. So I've still got a bit more. So I think I'm going to obviously go mad on the Slap It On because it's not the cheapest of stuff to buy, and as I'm on my spending free still, put that there. I think that's all the Slap It On I'm going to use at the moment, so that can go there. I've still got some more yarny stuff here. Yarny stuff. Yarn. Oh crumbs. I do talk rubbish sometimes. Right. So that's that. So I'm going to give this a bit of a blast and hope this just dries it off a bit. And obviously not set fire to anything, because that really wouldn't be very good. Having the fire brigade come out because I'm actually like fasting. So that'll do for that bit. Let's just give my hands a little bit of a clean, because otherwise I am going to get in the biggest mess ever, and I still probably will get in a mess. So at the moment I've added the gesso, some paper and some fibres. I know across here I want to add this lace, so I want to add lace there. I've got some tissue paper here left over, like from the backs of some other stuff, so I want to put that over the top so the texture's underneath. So I'm going to give that a go and hopefully not make too much of a mess. So I've already got some like the texture, not the texture paste, the slap it on, so that's not, that'll hold it a bit. So I'm just going to get some, oh god, my gesso's tight. I'll get some gesso and sort that, put that on there. So let's get a different brush for that. I'm just gonna, I should have probably put some underneath, so I'll put a little bit underneath as well, just to see if it will hold. I have got some more, so if I do make a boo-boo, I don't need to worry too much, because I have got another, I've got quite a bit of this. I'm always rubbing my forehead, and I know I'm going to put glue or something in it one of these days. My fringes still drive me bonkers. So I'm quite liking that. I'm not going to worry if there's holes or anything, so I might just put a little bit of, I was going to call it gesso, but it's not, it's Mod Podge. I know some people don't like Mod Podge, but I don't mind it too much. So like I said, I'm not going to worry if this rips or anything, because I just want it mainly with the texture, because I'm going to paint over it. I'm going to paint over it in black, because I want to go quite sort of grungy with this. Normally I do like pretty, and I just feel like going a bit grungy today. So that's pretty much alright. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to worry about things going not quite right, because I will be painting over this. So I will come back in a bit, because I'm going to give this a real good dry off, and I will see you in a bit. Everyone, so I'm back. So I've put one layer of the Tim Holtz Ranger acrylic paint in black, or black tie. For some reason mine's gone really really watery. So I'm just going to put the second coat on, just to cover it, these other bits up, because I want, like I said, I want to go quite grungy this time. So I don't know if that would still count as making trash pretty. I suppose I am, because I'm changing it into something completely different. So yeah, so my black Rangers paint's gone really watery, and I haven't added any water in it, so I'm not sure why it's done that, to be honest. So yeah, so this is the second coat. So I'm just going to give that a dry off, and then I can hopefully move on to the next bit. Oh, mate, not happy. I hope I'm not the only crafter who gets impatient with things waiting to dry. Oh dear. I have to say, I really like the texture of the yarn underneath. It's you know, I'm getting more confident trying things, because I think to myself, if it doesn't work, I can either paint over it, or it's only a scrap bit of like packaging, so I can just bin it if the worst happens, or take it apart and use it another way. So I don't know how dry that is, because that, like I said, that paint was really watery. So I'm just going to get some kitchen roll, because I don't mind getting muckied up, but I don't really want said I didn't really want black hands, and I've ended up with black. Yeah, it's ooh, crumbs. Oh dear. So I have ended up with black cam. Looks like I'll be needing a good... I had a shower this morning, so it looks like I'll be on for another good rinse. So if I do that, hopefully I won't get too bad. So I might just have to blitz that with the heat gun again. So I apologise for the sound of the heat gun, but obviously I don't want my heat gun overheating in a great big fire. That really wouldn't be good. I probably said that a minute ago, so I apologise. I just want to dry it off enough so I can add the other little bits I want to add to it, and then I'll leave it overnight to dry. So let's just lift that up a bit, because that's... Oh, whatever I had underneath has got heated, and obviously I have some glue underneath because I've now got that. Oh, okay. Right, so let's put that back down. That's fairly dry now. So I think I'm going to get my indigo blue English Cottage acrylic paint in gold finger. It's a metallic one. I'm not going to paint this one on. I'm just going to dip my finger on and just add some gold over this yarn that I put down. So sort of using it as a gilding wax, but I'm going to have to use a different finger, otherwise I am going to contaminate my gold paint, and I don't want to do that. So I might just use my palette knife and put a little bit out. Sorry about that, I got cut off. My battery's a bit low. When I'm back, I'm sorry about my video cutting out there and me having to charge it in those little bits. So I do apologise for that. I will join it all together, so hopefully it won't be too disjointed. But as I had all the stuff out, and I didn't fancy putting it away and getting on with something else while the camera charged, so while the camera was charging, I've added, brain is still dead, so I added, the gold is the indigo blue paint, then I got the thick, as I had the slap it on out, I added some of the indigo blue powders and made a light paint with that. I then had some gilding wax, which I've just sort of gone here and here. Let me just make sure you're seeing that okay. Yep. Then I added those cogs, but I decided not to do them whole because I really like this bit in the middle. So I just cut them in half. I've added some micro beads and a metal dragonfly out of my stash, and then this was a string of pearls which I've just cut down and added along the top. So I'm sorry you missed those bits, and in future, I mean, I did check the camera and I thought it was all charged, but obviously it wasn't as charged as I was hoping. So next time I will make sure the camera is completely charged up. So I just found some glue. Completely charged up for this sort of video, so I do apologise about that. So the sun's still out. It has been a really lovely day. So if I come about there, you should be able to see. So yes, that is my jazzed up pocket, Trash Made Pretty, which is the March prompt for the My Year 2017 Facebook group page. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye.